What was that?
Meve asked Reynard, who rode beside her.
A scream. A man's, I think.
Need to investigate.
The screaming came from a small settlement. When Meve rode up to its farmhouses, her horse reared and neighed in terror. Necrophages swarmed all around. The monsters surrounded a few Nilfgaardians who were trying. Meve squinted and smiled cruelly.
Soldiers, we behold a battle. On one side fight
The Queen tugged the reins and turned her mount, ready to leave the village, when Aik stepped into her path.
"'Tis ignoble!"
The knight cried.
"No matter the crest they bear, men they are still. And I..."
Blast it all.
Meve swore, drawing her sword.
Suppose we can't just leave that fool to the ghouls. Lower your weapons! We're here to rescue you!
"This evil I shall trample out, root and branch!"
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Why do you help us?
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to tag.
Let the ghouls eat them, I say!
Silence! The Queen has made her decision.
Don't like this.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
The unworthy shall be punished.
Again and again and again.
Watch your heads!
One boat's all I need.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Off to the front yet again.
Lower your weapons! We're here to rescue you!
This evil I shall trample out, root and branch!
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Why do you help us?
Watch your heads!
Hey?
Let the ghouls eat him, I say!
Silence! The Queen has made her decision.
One bolt. Give me a time.
Army's a waste of time for one like me. Left, right, left, right.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing. Yeah, yeah!
Should have listened to me old lady.
Tell me you jest.
Off to the front yet again.
It worked, Your Grace. The monsters flee.
The Lyrians and the Nilfgaardians fought the monsters side by side, a united force. Phage fell, the soldiers immediately returned to their respective divisions. Meave's soldiers looked at the invaders askance, uncertain what would happen next. Suddenly, one of the Nilfgaardians broke ranks and fell to his knees.
Your Grace, I know you have no reason to trust us, but we are not enemies. We hail from Geso, a land Nilfgaard conquered and made its province. We did not ask to fight in this war by force. We were conscripted.
The soldier hefted his sword by the blade and handed it, hilt first, to the Queen.
We yearned for a way to desert, and we have found it. Your Grace, allow us to join your army. We long for the Empire's defeat every bit as much as you do.
Meve helped the kneeling soldier to his feet.
The enemy of Nilfgaard is my friend. No matter... Have we not passed this way before?
Scouts say no, Your Grace. They mark the trees.
Elves could have erased the marks, or left new ones where we've yet to tread.
Meve was riding at the head of the caravan when Black Rayla rode up and leaned towards her. She spoke in a whisper, a hand shielding her mouth.
Your Grace, I've something important to tell you. Yet you can't show anything to miss. Look straight ahead. Make no sudden moves.
Meve nodded slightly and waited for her to continue.
Scoia'tael scouts in the woods, watching us. Eldain's near here somewhere, preparing his attack.
So what do you propose?
Asked the Queen, her gaze fixed on the road ahead.
Let him catch us out in the open. We're sitting ducks. But there are ruins nearby, an elven cemetery. We can find cover behind its walls.
Meve was accustomed to discuss. Meve's retinue reached the cemetery before dusk. Her soldiers knocked down the marble statuary and piled them into barricades, while scouts took up positions outside the walls to watch for the foe's approach. When the sun set, the woods exhaled the...
I am Aedirn. I would speak to Meve.
I am she. Speak.
Cadmil and Kedvagenvid, Renna. This place is of great import to us, the Enshe. I would tell you of its monuments, of the weeping Ensevern, carved by 3 generations of sculptors, or of the alabaster relief of King But I see your men have found our memorials, and, in the way of Dwan, destroyed them without a second thought. I cannot say this comes as a surprise. You've already shown the gods molded you from the basest of matter. You agreed to lynch an entire village, without trial.
Get to the point, Aedirn.
So I shall. As you certainly know, the necropolis is surrounded. Soon, there shall be a battle, but it is unseemly to fight in a cemetery. So I ask you to come out into the open.
And surrender our tactical advantage.
I suspected a matter so impractical as respecting the dead would mean nothing to you, Dwan. So I submit one more argument. The lives of the soldiers you sent to spy. If you leave the cemetery, I shall set them free. They will fight at your side. If not, I shall kill them, here and now.
Milady, don't listen to him. He can't be trusted.
Rayla, those are good men. Fabian, Gerrit, Matthias, they've served me for a decade. They'd crawl through 7 hells for their queen. They do not deserve such a death.
I place a high value on my men's lives. Which is why I cannot risk my entire unit for a handful of soldiers.
Your Grace, please, consider.
I reject your offer, Aedirn.
As you wish, Renna. Squash me.
In a swift, almost careless movement, Aedirn slit the throat of the scout standing nearest to him, then gave the order to attack.
Careful, stay alert. They're cowards all, and sure to have laid traps.
Cursed traitors.
Got business for me?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Again and again and again.
With humans? I bite ass!
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Death to humans!
Should have listened to me, old lady. Now we will see who is weak.
Yeah, yeah! Discipline shall bring us victory!
I smell a leak.
We'll catch 'em all!
You're there!
You mad? Don't say that!
I shall not fail!
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Onward, Fryhead! Bladder! Beaner!
After a long, bloody battle, Eldain's unit was destroyed, and Eldain himself sat at Meave's feet, defeated and dying.
To die in a cemetery. Something amusing in it, wouldn't you say?
I am surprised you are in the mood for humor.
All my tears I shed years ago. My family, killed in a massacre aimed at eradicating our race. Reyna, we have lost. Lay my bones to rest in a grave.
Oh, please! How dare he? Look, need I mention the willow? The men he strung from it.
Mercy you don't deserve, Eldain. I shall leave you where you lie, where rats will gnaw at your bones.
In your boots, I would do the same.
Vasse derad, ep again.
Meave gave the order to march that very night, not waiting for the day to break. She wished to leave behind as soon as possible the moulderwood and the rotting elven remains littering Kedva Genvid Cemetery. Black Rayla rode at the head of the caravan to the Queen's right, a satisfied smile playing on her lips.
At last. I'd begun to think this wood had no end.
And I thought bandits knew their way round a wood.
We do. Around those not brimming with elves armed to teeth.
The burning fields and orchards spewed thick black smoke, turning day into darkest night. Riding in the middle of her caravan, Meve could see neither its head nor its rear. Reynard ordered the men to keep formation and march in silence.
Eyes open, fore and aft. The foe might well use these conditions to spring a trap.
When a scout's shrill horn cut through the silence, Meve immediately galloped to the front of the column. She found herself in a pile of red-hot coals that had once been peasants' huts.
What the devil happened here?
Bodies lay amid the ashes, barefoot.
Look at the arrows. Imperial issue. Not hardly. Nor are they the type the Scoia'tael favour. And the tracks in the mud, the attackers fought not in formation, but man to man.
I'm going no further, and I'd advise you to do the same. Bandits took the fort to the north.
Another dead end. How the demons do I get out of here? How do I quit this place for good? Cursed land. Now, smoke everywhere. Billows of it. Stings your eyes and scratches at your throat.
The scouts reported the bandits who attacked the village that night now occupied a fort the Aedirnians had hastily abandoned during their retreat.
They'll have crossbows, arbalists, ballistae. The bandits are armed to the teeth.
What's more, according to the local folk, they had a witch among them. In light of these reports, Meve's advisors debated whether it was worth risking a fight with the brigands.
Let's call it as it is.
Gascon said.
The game's not worth the candle.
Game?
Rayla said, struggling to swallow her anger.
They slaughtered an entire village. We cannot let them get away.
The stage seemed set for a long debate, when Meve pounded her fist on the table.
I am a queen, for God's sakes. I shall not cower before common rogues, even if the entire conclave of mages stands with them. Reynard, have the men prepare their arms.
Reynard saluted and left the tent.
Your Grace, I saw flashes of light inside the fort.
Surrender while you can!
I smell a leak.
Give me a target.
We must find a gap in the fortifications.
Don't like this.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Our ballista, your command.
We'll get that fixed in no time, I promise.
The chase is on!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Today's gonna be a good day.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Did you hear that? A kind of incantation.
Something's not right. They should be dead with those wounds.
Can't take it anymore.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Juiciest licks in town, get him here. The salty winds are blowing.
The fort is ours, Your Grace.
They battled long and hard to take the fort. Meve could have sworn she saw bandits stalking its ramparts. Bandits whom the secret was unraveled only after the battle's conclusion. Meve's soldiers dragged before her a grey-haired woman in...
What is your name, sorceress?
Ispel of Tretogor.
I take it you did not keep company with bandits willingly?
Not at all. They kidnapped me and forced me to aid them.
Forced? I do not understand. As a woman fluent in the arcana of magic, you could have freed yourself with little effort.
True, I could have. But I would have had to kill, and I swore never to use my talents to harm another.
Not even in self-defense?
Not even then.
Then you live in truly unfortunate times. War rages all around. You cannot hide from it.
So be it. Then I must entrust myself to the care of the gods.
Or a passing queen.
You stand before Meve, by divine right ruler of Lyria and Rivia. We seek the lord of these lands, Demavend.
Oh, forgive me for not recognizing you, your grace. You do not look like a ruler. More like a mercenary.
Nor do you look like a sorceress.
True, milady. Forgive me. I meant no offense.
I accept your apology, and would gladly welcome you into our ranks.
Thank you, my lady. But you must know...
Should you wish it not, you needn't fight. We have many civilians among our ranks who
do their part in the slaughter. Indirect guilt is enough.
My soldiers do not slaughter, they fight.
Lofty words, but the result is the same.
Abandon. I shall not force you. Reynard, prepare the men to march on.
Of course, but if I may, perhaps
Meve followed Reynard's suggestion. Xavier went to work.
Yes, Your Grace.
Gods. What happened to him?
He was in Rosberg when the stronghold fell. Nearly burned alive.
How are you healing him?
The medics recommended regular poultices of dog's tallow, but whether they've any effect...
Of course they've no effect. For such wounds. How he must suffer.
In the day he reveals nothing. But at night one awakes to hear him sob with pain. You see? I need healers.
I shall go with you. But never shall I use magic to take a life. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you have put it quite plain, and rather bluntly.
Forgive me, Your Grace. It has been long since I played the host. I forget the custom.
Your spells mean more to me than your manners. Welcome to our ranks, Isbel.
Isbel sat in one of their wagons and shut her tired eyes. Her long grey hair seemed to flutter ever so slightly, though there was neither wind nor breeze.
Mom, it's good you're here. We ought to speak.
Yes?
I've spent time with your troops, dressing their wounds, treating them. They respect you greatly, would follow you into any fire, any flood.
Happy to hear it. They're good folk, one and all.
Yes, precisely. In fact, too good to die in a senseless war.
Not certain I understand.
The Imperial army's enormous. Just how enormous we know, both. Had you all the North's kings at your side, victory would still be unsure. Yet you fight alone. Know well you cannot rely on them.
Agreed. Nilfgaard's far better equipped and greatly outnumbers us. Yet, though try, they cannot be everywhere at once. They've stretched their forces thin, too thin. An error I aim to exploit.
You may be right. I hope you are. The lives of those you lead depend on it. You're proud, persistent, and sure of yourself. Just as I was. Meanwhile, how might I help?
You're no village witch, no healer. That much is clear. But nor do you look like our northern sorceresses.
I use no glamour, true. I've come to feel a body must age, and honestly so, as nature intended, as is the order of things.
You sound much like a druid drivelling on about balance, harmony, the good that is rot.
Rather poor, their reputation, druids. Yet they're in the right in this regard, I believe. Defy nature's laws, and nothing good can come of it.
Is that also why you wear no shoes?
Ha! No. I simply like to feel the grass between my toes, the sand, the mud. You must try it sometime.
I shall think on it. Duty calls.
Of course.
Was nearly home. Go to Aedirn, Go to Aedirn, they said. You'll sell at a profit, they said.
The ruins still smoulder. Nilfgaard Park's not long afore. They must be close.
No doubt they already knock at Aldersburg's gate. We must make haste.
Brave warriors. Fled so fast, didn't manage to pack.
Maeve's mount reared and flattened its ears, spooked for no visible cause. Trusting in animal instinct, Maeve jumped to the ground and felt tremors under her boots. At first, they were fake. Before anyone could respond, a scout from the forward guard let out a terrified cry. A moment later, snapped trees crashed down around them, and out of the woods, as if to confirm his words, soldiers marched out from behind the giant, clad in heavy black plate. Their leader, however, wore but a light.
We got a job to do.
Mom, break the mage's spell, and the golem's power will wane to naught.
Watch your heads!
The mage! Kill the mage!
Arbalest at your command. armor won't save. Should have listened to me, old lady.
God's blast it! My breastplate chafes.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Yeah, yeah!
Your Grace, it worked!
Raising her shield against the whistling rain of arrows, Meve fought her way towards the Nilfgaardian mage leading the attack. At close quarters, magic arcana would stand no chance against a well-swung blade. Meve roared, delivering a powerful... When the dust of the battle had settled, the Queen ordered her men to search the Nilfgaardian camp. In the mage's tent, they found a rare instrument used to communicate at a distance. A megascope. The crystals encrusted in its brass frame. Finally, something clicked. A light flickered on, and before Meve's eyes appeared the outline of a Nilfgaardian general.
Speak common, please. I know not your tongue.
Oh, forgive me. I thought I spoke to someone else. Good to see you in good health, Queen, or ex-Queen, I suppose, would be the more apt title.
Instead of fretting so much over my title, give yours.
Of course. Where are my manners? Duke Adel Ebdahi, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. I believe you've heard of me.
No. This is the first time I hear the name Adel.
I see you've a poor mind for names.
You whoreson.
Oh, what was I thinking? You're not on good terms, are you? Such a sad story. But don't worry, it'll soon be over.
Is that a threat?
No. A simple prediction. Enough of this. Why use this megascope? What is it you want?
I wanted to see the man who's butchering Aedirn. The man responsible for the deaths of thousands of women, elders and children.
Then your desire has been satisfied. It was I who gave the order to cleanse this land of unwanted elements, to prepare it for settlement.
Unwanted elements? Those are living folk you speak of.
If you were to look at this war in historical perspective, considering the wider geopolitical context, forget it. It's farewell, Your Majesty. Or rather, till next time. For there will be a next time, I assure you.
A quiet fell over the tent. The Queen stepped outside, squinted her eyes against the glare of the burning fields, and swore to herself that when she did see Grand Chancellor Ardal ep Dahi again, he would be a whole head shorter.
All destroyed. As if nobody lifted a finger against the Nilfgaardians.
King surely ordered all his armies to return to Aldersburg. Took cover behind its...
Took but one damned week, and the army was shattered to bits and pieces. Blacklads were supposed to grind their teeth against our walls. Bloody empty promise by our leaders.
Thing about slings, they hide well. Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
As Meve passed the city of Harmelin, one of the peasants she'd saved from Nilfgaardian captivity requested an audience.
Be taking leave of you here, milady. We've nothing, milady, or near's enough. Black-clad bastards took all's worth taking. Except in this amulet. Been in my family for ages, kept us from harm. We're safe behind these walls.
The Lyrians stood within 5 miles of Aldersburg, when the road, which until now they had travelled alone, suddenly filled with all manner of folk. Peasants, merchants, and wounded fighters in tattered uniforms. They trod solidly in the opposite direction. The Queen galloped so fast the wind squeezed tears from her eyes, the Lyrian cavalry close at her heels. Hoofbeats thundered down the high road, and the crowd of refugees parted, making a path for the charging riders.
Faster!
The Nilfgaardian force moved to block the Lyrians' way. Without slowing, Meve cut down the infantryman who tried to drag her from her saddle with a hoe.
Bloody hell! You shan't stop me. Not now!
life is mine now.
Left, right, left, right.
One goes.
Bigger they are, easier they are to track.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Again and again and again.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Wise choice.
Sod it. Sod it all.
Discipline. That's what you folk lack.
What do you want of me?
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
The chase is on!
My pain serves a purpose.
Yeah, yeah!
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Give me a target.
Aedirn!
The unworthy shall be punished.
Hurrah and Kazel! Company! Forward march!
You mad? Don't shake that! This could hurt.
Your Grace, all that was but their rear guard.
The Lyrians managed to scatter the Nilfgaardian battalion, one of many besieging Aldersburg. Their scouts brought before the Queen a prisoner freed from the invaders. Niamh inquired about the situation in the city.
Turn the right slaughterhouse in us. The Imperials, they...
Niamh weighed her options. The situation looked dire. Demavend, to whom she had come for help, needed help himself. Nilfgaard enjoyed an overwhelming advantage. The small Lyrian detachment stood no chance of breaking the siege. But to retreat, surrender, that was not something Niamh did.
The Nilfgaardians do not expect a relief force. Rayla, you know Aldersburg. Can you lead us by side streets to the Old Town, that we may avoid the largest part of the Nilfgaardian army?
The warrior nodded, and without waiting for any further orders, strode out in front of the party. Reynard followed her with his gaze, clearly troubled.
And...
The walls crushed and breached. The lower town in flames. Houses more fled.
Your mother was a hamster, and And your father smelt up elderberries! I'm a boss. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Abalista, your command. Armor wars. One boat, I need. Give me a target. Abalista, your command. Armor won't stay. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. One boat, I need. Give me a time. Abalista, your command. Armor won't save. One boat's all I need. Give me a time. Armor won't save. One boat's all I need. Give me a time. Abalista, your command. Armor won't save. One boat all I need. Give me a target. Abalista, your command. Armor won't save. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command. Armor wall, sir. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command. Armor wall, sir. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command. Armor wall, sir. One bolt I need. Give me a target. Give me a target. Arbalista, your command. Armor wall, sir. One bolt I need. Give me a target. Arbalista, your command. Armor wall,